Hello, and welcome to this presentation on the exciting developments of the Trinity School in Colchester. My name is Mark Orrin. I'm Acting Deputy Head Teacher at the Gilbert School with specific responsibility for the development of the Trinity School. In addition to listening to this presentation, I would also like to encourage you to read the documents available on the Trinity School's website, in particular the consultation letter and the frequently asked questions sheet. The Trust had intended to open this public consultation back in April. With lockdown fully in place, however, the Department for Education understandably advised us to delay this. As time has pressed on, however, and with no sign of public meetings being allowable, it has been agreed that we need to begin. The public consultation period will therefore be open from Monday the 13th of July through until Sunday the 4th of October 2020. This allows this process to have 6 weeks of term time, but also will be open during the summer holidays. Emails will be answered during the holidays, but may, hopefully understandably, take slightly longer to respond to. In place of the public meetings, we will be holding a series of meetings via MS Teams, the type of technology that most of us have become more familiar with over the last few months. The Trinity School will be part of the Alpha Multi-Academy Trust. This trust was formed by 3 local secondary schools. The Gilbert School, the highest performing non-selective secondary school in Colchester and one of only 2 secondary schools in Colchester to be rated as outstanding by Ofsted. Colchester County High School for Girls, one of the highest performing grammar schools in the country and the second school in Colchester to be rated as outstanding. Manningtree High School, a highly popular, oversubscribed secondary school situated just to the northeast of Colchester. The 3 crowns on the Trinity School's crest can be seen to signify both these schools and also the school's links with Myland and Colchester. Home Farm Primary School, another outstanding rated school, have joined the Trust more recently. Their expertise will be invaluable when the secondary school is joined by the primary school in 2024. The Trinity School will be built in the north of Colchester as part of the Chesterwell development. With over 1,600 homes planned as part of this development, and with the Gilbert School already heavily oversubscribed, the need for an additional secondary school in this area was overwhelming. Once the need for a new school in the north of Colchester was established, the Alpha Trust was determined to be involved, determined to ensure that this school, the Trinity School, would do far more than just provide an alternative for students who were unsuccessful in gaining places at Colchester County High School for Girls or the Gilbert School. They were determined that this school would provide the same level of outstanding education as its parent schools. All of our schools are unashamedly ambitious for the future success of our students. Mrs. Exley, the head of the Gilbert School, will be the executive head of both the Trinity School and the Gilbert School and will help ensure the same level of education enjoyed by students at the Gilbert is provided for students at the Trinity School also. As at its parent school, the uniform at the Trinity School will be smart and formal. Expectations of conduct will be high. Students at the Trinity School will experience the highest standards of teaching and learning, but they will also experience sport and culture and extracurricular activities that will help them to develop as young adults. The Trinity student will leave the school with the passion, determination and confidence to be a highly successful individual. The admission policy has been drafted in consultation with the Department of Education and is intended to be as transparent and fair as possible. Full details of the policy are available on the Trinity School website. The school will admit all eligible children up to the published pupil admission numbers. At this point, the following oversubscription criteria would come into play. Children with educational healthcare plans. Children who are looked after. siblings. This will be more relevant in the second year and will ensure that children who are in the school are joined by their younger siblings. Children of staff. We feel that there's no greater endorsement for a school than the staff at that school wanting their own children to go there. Straight line distance. The Trinity School will not have feeder schools nor a catchment area. Instead, the straight line distance will be measured from the school's postcode to the child's main residence. In the unlikely event of there still being a draw after these oversubscription criteria have been worked through, an independent adjudicator would draw lots. As with all new free schools, the Trinity School will stand outside of the county's normal applications process for its first year only. This means, therefore, that you must complete the local authority's common application form with choices other than the Trinity School and submit that by the 31st of October deadline. You can then complete the Trinity School application form, which is accessible on the Trinity School's website, and submit that directly to the Trinity School, care of the Gilbert School. The deadline for this can be much later and is the 1st of February. You will, in March, then gain offers from the county for their chosen school and also from the Trinity School. You will then be able to make your final choice about which offer to accept. We want the Trinity School to be a community hub. The planning of the school is ensuring that facilities will be available for the public to use. As part of our consultation process, your opinion about what should be or could be made available is important to us. The Trinity School will open in September 2021. The school buildings and site, however, will sadly not be ready for us. Pupil admissions, therefore, will be reduced for that year from 180 to 120. It will in fact be a school within a school in many respects for that time, because the Trinity School will be opening on the Gilbert School site. Students will be wearing the Trinity School uniform and have their lessons together and be supported by their own key staff, especially in terms of pastoral care. They'll be able to take advantage of the Gilbert's outstanding facilities and take part in a full range of extracurricular activities, such as the widely renowned school production, the sports teams and the student leadership opportunities. New schools often find that their new students miss being with older peers. Trinity students, however, will be mentored by the Gilbert School's outstanding prefects and student mentors. This first year will be a fantastic opportunity to draw on the heritage of the Gilbert as the Trinity students and staff begin to form their own school's identity. In our discussions about the development of the Trinity School, we've often talked about it being like a child of the Gilbert School, inheriting certain traits from its parent, but then developing its own character and personality. It takes a village to raise a child, however, and we are keen that the village, or the community around the Trinity School, have their say in how this particular child should be raised. The public consultation process is a key part of this, and we would urge you to become involved. As mentioned previously, it is not at the moment possible to run full public consultation meetings in the traditional manner. In place, we have put in, as you can see below, numerous meetings during the autumn term where we would hope that you will engage with us and give us your views about how the Trinity School should develop. Please do take a look at the other documents on the website, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, please do complete the consultation form which is at the bottom of the consultation letter. Thank you for your time.